All right, show of hands. Who here has experienced your first winter snowfall of 2010, provided that you're in an appropriate area, aka not the Bahamas? I have just yesterday, November 22nd. So it's been chilly outside and inside. Need a fireplace going. And if you want to make it feel chillier in Second Life, you may look at the sky and go, wait a minute, it's rather blue. I want to be more wintry to match my wintry objects, winter-esque stuff. It's quite easy. Here's how you do it. First, let's go to Me menu and then Preferences. And then right here in the Graphics tab, you're going to want to set it to at least high. Now, I'll explain why this is, because high will enable atmospheric shaders, which, as the name would indicate, increases your immersion. So here we see the shading is more realistic and detailed, and we have clouds too. So let's go with that. Note that if you are on the lower end graphics card, this may be grayed out, but give it a go anyway to see how it is for you. Okay, now let's go to World and Sun and Environment Editor, and let's open Advanced Sky. This right here, I'm going to show you, this is a preset, so don't worry about all the ones you don't have. This one, Foggy, is one of them, and right away, look what it does for you. There's another one called Blizzard. True to its name, it has more of a nighttime caroling feel to it, but let's go with Foggy because you can play with these sliders. Feel free to, because you can always save them as a new setting. Ambient here, I like to ratchet this a bit up to 22 like this, and notice now it creates this distant haze, this crystalline haze that looks mystical, and you can save it as a new one by clicking New, and then Foggy, I'll just call it Foggy Mod like that, and it's saved for future use. These are local client-side settings, viewer-side rather, which means that only you will see the world like this. Other residents, your friends, if you want them to check it out like this, they need to have the same or similar settings. Now, you may go to the water and say, wow, that water's still moving awfully fast for such cold sub-zero temperatures. Well, we can easily modify that right here. Watercolor, click that, and click white. And you can increase the fog opacity to be more like ice. But then you're thinking, yeah, it's still moving. Well, let's go to Advanced Water. Right here in Image, change the big wave direction. You can drag the slider. You find it hard to get to 0. Use the arrow keys on your keyboard, just like that. And then very quickly, you can achieve the same sort of thing where it's more wintry, and again you can save it as something if you want. I have another one that I created a while ago called Ice Like. I have a bunch of custom Winlight settings if you want to download them. Here's the address. Check them out. So that's even icier. My wife and I have been decorating for the holidays on here island. If you ever want to visit and check out what we've got, showing off various creations from very expressive artistic residents, all you need to do is clear out your location, your navigation bar here, and type in here just 4 letters like that and hit enter or return. You'll end up here, right here. We might change the landing point, and I also want to show you, this is really cool. It's sort of kinetic fun, dynamic toys you can get in Second Life. This is a sled by Sledge by Pixel Profit Lane. In particular, this 2-person is so much fun with 4 people. We're like, oh my gosh, adrenaline rush. And let me get closer and res. Whoop, I'm behind it. Let me just right click and ride it, because this is here how it goes. Okay, so you can hear it's got particle effects. And then I'm going to do page up to increase speed because I'm a maniac, like that. There's sound effects. Listen, listen. Wow! Alrighty, so happy holidays in and out of Second Life.